All righty, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another live broadcast here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Tonight, the Brenham Cubs are in town to take on the Waller-Bulldogs. Waller-Bulldogs coming in with a 1-1 district record. The Bulldogs will be taking on the Cubs, who come in with a 2-0 district record. Starting lineups tonight for the Brenham Cubs: number 5, Antoine Lister; number 14, DeAnthony Cloud; number 15, Darvis Watson; number 21, Roger Hall; and number 35, Halen Tilley. For the Bulldogs, you have number 2, William Wagner; number 3, Corbin Vine; number 11, Sir Xavier Louis; and you have number 22, Charlie Hill; and number 32, Mr. Eric Wright. The Bulldogs will be dressed in their whites, going from left to right. The Bulldogs will be taking on these Brenham Cubs, who are in their emerald green, white numbers, white stripes going down the side. Bulldogs ready to go. The jump ball will have the likes of Roger Hall and Charlie Hill going off ready today. Tonight's officials is Ed Kopp, Colopy, Frank Gasser, and Calvin Harris. Got the buzzer, means that we're ready to go, and we're ready to get this tip off the way. Hill and Hall go up to control by the Cubs, and setting up for the Cubs right now. Set it up top to Watson. Watson kicks it over to Cloud. Cloud at the top of the key, being guarded by Vine. Gets it back over to Darvis Watson. Working down low, the one-hand shot is no good by Hall. Rebound by the Bulldogs, Xavier Louis. Working the backcourt will be Louis and Vine. Over to Hill in the near corner. Hill bounces it back to Vine at the top of the key. Swings it over. Now in the far corner, working the baseline, is Wagner. Wagner pulls it back out. Back up to Charlie Hill on the left wing. 7 minutes and 20 seconds of the first period. No score. Bulldogs and the Cubs on the way live from the gym. And the basket, no good by Vine. Picked up by the Cubs. On that rebound will be number 5, Antoine Lister. Getting across the timeline now. Working it over to the far side to Watson. Watson gets it down to Lister. Lister working with Wagner. Throws the jumper up, and it's good for the first field goal of the night. 2-0. Cubs on top. They're getting it in now. Bulldogs breaking the pressure. Wagner gets it over to Wright. Wright goes up. He's going to be fouled. It looks like Roger Hall will pick up his first foul, and that's going to allow Eric Wright to go to the line for the first time of the night for the Bulldogs. Wright, sensational running back for the Bulldogs, playing a little power forward tonight. He gets ready, bends his knees, releases a shot, and it is no good. First shot, no good. 2-0 is our score in this district play for the Bulldogs and the Cubs. The Cubs are led by head coach Bruce King as Wright makes that second shot. We mentioned that 12-4 overall, 3-0 in district play. 2-1 is our score. Getting across the timeline now is Cloud. Cloud working down low with Hall. Hall working the baseline, and it's going to be a foul called against Hall. They're going to call that one on Eric Wright. So Wright gets his first foul, non-shooting foul. So the Cubs will inbound. The inbound up top, and the three-pointer is way off by Tilley. Picked up now by Louis for the Bulldogs. Gets it over in the far corner. The three-pointer, no good by Hill. Rebound picked up by the Cubs, and that should have been a backcourt. And they got the backcourt violation coming in. Tilley tried to make that save, and it's going to be the first turnover of the night with 6 minutes and 15 seconds here in period number 1. The inbound to Corbin Vine. He gets it at the top of the key, swings it over to Hill. In the corner down to Wagner. Wagner back over to Louis. Louis working it towards the top of the key. And Wagner almost got away with the travel, or did get away with the travel. The shot from Wagner, no good. Coming with the rebound will be Hall. And the Cubs will reposition themselves for 5 minutes and 50 seconds. remaining in period number 1. 2-1 is our score. Working now, down low to Hall. Hall being guarded by Wright. Working in the paint, goes up, and going to be a foul against Wright. Wright quickly picking up his second foul. Going to the line will be Roger Hall. He'll go to shoot 2. Waiting to enter will be Ray Simon. First shot, no good. As Simon will come in to give a breather to Wright. Wright leaving with 2 fouls, no points. Well, 1 point to show, the only point tonight for the Cubs. For the Bulldogs. We'll get it right eventually. Second shot on the way, and that one is good. To make it 3-1 now, Cubs on top of the Bulldogs. Bounce pass into Charlie Hill. Hill gets it to Simon, and Simon could not hold on to it. First turnover for the Bulldogs. 3-1 is our score, 5 minutes and 35 seconds here in period number 1. Coming across the timeline now is Cloud. Cloud works it over to Watson. Watson looking for some help and gets it back over to the far side to Lister. Lister's jumper is no good. Rebound by Hall. And another foul called against the Bulldogs. That one will be against Mr. Ray Simon. Simon picks up his first foul. That is the 3rd team foul for the Bulldogs. The inbound to Hall. Hall kicks it back outside. The 3-pointer by Tilly is no good. Louis with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs now pushing up the floor. Wagner goes off the glass. No good. Rebound by Tilly for Brenham. And here come the Cubs. Getting it across. Going with the shot off the glass. No good by Cloud. Rebound picked up by the Bulldogs. Louis pushes across the timeline. Gets across. And Louis will be fouled. I'm going to call it on 14 to Anthony Cloud. So coming in now will be number 12, Devin Williams, and number 20, Darian Ray. The inbound pass, and that's a turnover for the Bulldogs. And here comes the slam off the fast break by Anthony Lister. 5-1 now is the score. Bulldogs trailing the Cubs. Coming across, Louis gets it to Vine. Vine looking on the right wing, gets it down, and could not handle the pass was Louis. That's going to be another turnover for the Bulldogs. That's number 3. 4 minutes and 27 seconds remaining here in this first period. Bulldogs trailing 5-1 as Lister pulls it back out. Gets it over to Watson. Watson swings it over into the corner, gets it back at the top of the key. After he received that pass from Williams, gets it over to Williams, back across to Watson. Watson working it now over to Ray. Ray gets it to Lister. Bounce pass. That should have been a travel. That one was blocked by Simon on Hall. Going baseline is Lister, and a charge will be called against Lister as Simon hits the ground. Simon will come down as now Kelsey will come in for Simon. Zach Kelsey is in. 5-1 is our score. That should have been foul number 2 on Hall. As the inbound pass to Wagner. Wagner gets it across the timeline. Real fancy dribbling, goes up, lost the handle, but he was fouled on his way up. So that foul will be called against Darvis Watson. Watson getting his first foul of the night. 3 minutes and 46 seconds in the first period. Wagner will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Bulldogs got the only point so far from the charity stripe. First shot on the way, and it's good for Wagner. And it is 5-2 now. Bulldogs trail the Cubs. Wagner taking his time, bouncing, bends his knees, releases the shot, and he's good. 2 for 2. 5-3 is our score. Walking it real slow across the timeline now is Devin Williams as he sets up. Coming from the high post was Watson. Now Williams kicks it in. Hall stop, and good defense that time by Charlie Hill to cause the turnover. As now the Bulldogs, Hill comes, kicks it back out to Vine. Vine at the right elbow, shoots the shot, and it's good. Got the shooter's touch. Tied this contest at 5-5 with 3:12 here in the first period. Williams gets it across the timeline over to Tilly. Tilly back over, and a Lester shot is good. I should say Lister, and that's 7 points for Lister. Hitting the downtown three-pointer. Now the Bulldogs breaking through the press as Louis. Louis gets it over to Hill. Bounce pass to William. Over in the corner is Vine. 2 minutes and 46 seconds now remain in the first period. Bounce pass back to Vine at the top of the key, and he's collided through, and a save by Louis. Louis gets it over to Wagner, goes baseline, missed the shot. Rebound picked up. Timeout taken by the Cubs. We'll find out if he's going to take a 30 or a full. Going to take a full timeout. We'll take one right along with him. 8-5, Cubs on top.
As you spend your money on holiday gifts, don't forget to set aside some cash for retirement as a gift to yourself. Saving a little of your monthly income for retirement can be as affordable as the average holiday gift. If retirement is near, you'll want to hop on a fast sled and start saving right away. If you're younger, begin saving now, and compound interest will help your retirement fund snowball. A great way to start figuring out how much you'll need to save for retirement is to learn how much you could expect from Social Security. You can do that in minutes with Social Security's online retirement estimator at www.socialsecurity.gov/estimator. Happy holidays from Social Security.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Timeout taken by the Cubs. Coach King decided to slow some things down. 8-5 was our score. Bulldogs trailing the Cubs. Williams and Watson. Watson drives. The shot no good. Getting his own rebound was Hall. As a foul is called underneath the basket. As we'll get the call here in just a second. So that foul is called against Charlie Hill. Inbound by the Cubs. Tilly over in the near corner, kicks it back up top to Williams. Williams puts it back out to Watson. Watson working to Hall, over to the outside and knocked out of bounds as that ball pass is trying to get back to Lister, who has a total of 7 points tonight. Lister with the slam dunk early on the fast break. Got a pretty good crowd here tonight for Bulldog basketball action. That's always good to see these guys supporting each other. 1 minute and 55 seconds over in the first half. That ball back to Tilly. Tilly thought about shooting it, but now the pass down inside to Watson. That ball was blocked by Charlie Hill, and here come the Bulldogs. Bulldogs swing on the transition now as Louis pulls it back out. Gets it to Hill at the left wing. Get it over to Vine. Vine back to Hill. Swings it back across to Navajo. Navajo's shot is in and out. Tipped and controlled by the Cubs. 1:20 remaining here. Still 8-5. Brenham on top. Sean Robertson gets ready to check in for the Bulldogs. Coming in. Tilly. Works it back out. Now Tilly gets the shot back in. Over to Watson. Watson gets it over to Williams. Williams back over to Tilly. Tilly shoots the three-pointer. No good. The rebound was by Kelsey, but now by Louis. They're going to call it on Tilly. Call it on Tilly. So, I'm sorry, not Tilly, but Lister. Lister getting his first foul. At 5. Now we got a new. Okay, so we have on the floor for the Bulldogs right now Prince and Banks along with Robinson in on the floor. Kicks it over. Prince. Oh, Prince with the turnover. Tried to get the pass in. And so then another turnover as Prince gets it right back. Swings it out over. Prince bounces down to Kelsey. Kelsey turns it over to Banks. Norma goes into Robinson. Robinson from in the corner, and it's good. John Robinson with the basket to make it 8-7. 20 seconds remaining in the first period. So going Lister from in the corner, no good. The rebound by Robinson. 4 seconds remaining. Get to the cross, throws it, Norma shot, good at the buzzer. It should count. And Logan Nomar gives, Navajo, gives the Bulldogs the lead 9-8 at the end of the first period. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Hi, everyone. I'm Dave Dixon for On the Road in Texas. A university study proves what you might already know from firsthand experience. People who drive a long way to get to work have higher blood pressure than those with shorter commutes. Trooper Sparky Dean has more on aggressive driving.
The more congested our streets and highways get, the more aggressive driving we troopers see on the road. Tailgating, passing on the right, changing lanes without signaling. These things frustrate fellow drivers and are dangerous besides. If you encounter someone who's obviously having a bad traffic day and who's not handling it well, give them plenty of space. Don't make eye contact or rude hand gestures, and don't honk your horn.
Trooper Dean reminds us that while we can't control what other people do behind the wheel, we can control our own actions. Don't let aggressive driving rub off on you. For the Texas Department of Transportation and the Texas Department of Public Safety, I'm Dave Dixon reminding you to save a life.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We get ready to start this second period. Bulldogs on top, 9-8. Prince working over with Banks in the back court. Navajo gets it in over to Prince. Prince swings it to Robinson. Robinson goes, penetrates, kicks it back out to Banks. Banks at the top of the key to Navajo. Working over in the corner back to Banks. Banks comes to the top of the key, gets it over to Prince. Prince shot is in and out. No good. Robinson with the rebound. It's going to be tipped, and Banks collides with Lister, and that's going to be a foul call. Good ball movement by the Bulldogs as Banks picks up his first foul. 7:32 now remaining here in the second period. Bulldogs working it out in the corner. Prince is guarding Lister, the shooter for the Cubs. Working, getting it. The foul is called. Prince was going to be called with the foul. And it'll be a non-shooting foul. So they're getting ready to inbound are the Cubs. Looking, and a block from behind was Kelsey on Hall, but they're going to call a foul. So now getting ready to enter. Kelsey's called with that foul, so it's going to allow Hall to go to the line to shoot two. As waiting to enter for the Bulldogs will be Jonathan Morris. First shot is no good. So Morris will now come in and enter for Kelsey. On the floors, Morris, Robertson, Navajo, Banks, and Prince for the Bulldogs. Tilly, Hall, Watson, as the second shot is good. Hall will now come out. So you have number 33, Jason. Oh, that was almost a turnover. Watson knocking that ball out of bounds. Looks like the Cubs are going to try to do a little trapping right now, apply a little pressure on the Bulldogs. Navajo looking. He gets it into Robinson. Robinson pushing it across the time floor, goes towards the middle. Baseline and a pass to Morris, and it's good. Bulldogs Good ball movement, 11-9 with 7 minutes in the first period. Working now is Watson. Watson kicks it back out. The shot is in and out. No good by Lister. The rebound by the Bulldogs. And here they come. Banks going on a fast break. Up. That ball was blocked by Cloud. But they're going to call a turnover against the Bulldogs. 5th turnover, 6 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here. 11-9, Bulldogs on top. Bulldogs in the little zone man look now. Going is Watson. Watson being guarded, almost threw it away, and there's an unforced turnover. In turnover, number 5, 6:25 remaining here before the half. 11-9, Bulldogs on top. Prince getting the ball across the timeline. Gets it back over the Banks, over to the far corner. Is to Robinson. Robinson gets it across. Navajo for the 3. No good. Rebound. And it's going to be tied up. Jump ball. Possession arrow pointing in favor of the Cubs. 6:08 remaining before the half. 11-9 is our score. Bulldogs on top. They're trying to go for the trifecta on tonight because the freshman team won 64-59 and junior varsity won 61-38. Right now, varsity on top 11-9. Coming through. Going, watching, working, and they're going to be a foul on Norris. Morris called with the first foul. Going to the line will be Jarvis Watson. He makes the first basket. So Tilly will come out and Williams comes in. Now they're discussing the matter. So now they change it, and they put that foul on Philip Prince now. So they're going to take that foul away from Morris, and they'll get at the Prince. So that's 2 fouls for Prince. Second shot is good by Watson to make it all tied at 11. The inbound to Prince, and a turnover, and that's another foul on Prince. Turnover and the foul. He called that one on Navajo. So they don't get that one to Prince. Looked like it was Prince. So that shot by Lister is going to be good. The first free throw is good. A host of Bulldogs come back in. Right? The starting lineup is back in for the Bulldogs. Right? Wagner, Hill, Fine, and Louis. Second shot is good for Lister, and Lister has a total of 9 points. Inbound to Hill. Almost got the 5 seconds. Split across to Louis. And almost a turnover. Saves it. Louis off the glass. And, boy, the Bulldogs saved themselves on that one. 13-13 is our score with 5:35 remaining. The shot by Lister is good. They said it was 2. 15-13 is the score. Hill breaking the press. Gets it over to Vine. Vine come across the timeline. Corbin Vine saves the shot that would have been turned over. Misses it. Coming up with the rebound is Louis, kicking it back out for the Bulldogs. Hill gets it down to Vine. Vine's off the glass, and it's good. 15-15 is our score with 5:03 remaining here in the first half. Gets it across. Lister's shot, no good. The rebound picked up by Corbin Vine for the Bulldogs. Getting it across, going across, transition off the glass, and good for Charlie Hill and the 1. Did they call a charge? They call a charge, so the basket will not count. He'll call for the charge. All tied, 15, 4:46 remaining before the half. Looked like a good shot on transition. Going to say Hall got set to draw the foul. Getting it across the timeline now is Williams. Williams penetrates. That ball knocked out of bounds by Wright. Wright knocked that ball out of bounds with authority. And it's going to be possession for the Cubs. The inbound, the jumper is no good by Hall. And there's a push-off by Williams. One, two. The 12 is the call on Devin Williams. As you can hear, the fans getting a little animated right about now. As we used to say, somebody need to take a chill pill. Back to action here. Louis now working to get it over to Vine. Vine's on the right wing, being trapped, and there's a turnover. Turnover, and there, Bulldogs got it right back as Wagner coming across, shakes his defender, tries to dribble between his legs and slip, and it's going to be a tie-up. So they call kickball against the Cubs. So it's going to be possession for the Bulldogs. 4:06 remaining here before the half. You need to get that moisture up. Probably guys fell down, but they get it in anyhow. Xavier Louis getting it at the top of the key, swings it over to Corbin Vine on the right wing. Vine back over to Wagner. Wagner looking, dribbles between his legs, gives it over to Vine. Vine goes, he lost the ball, but they got it back. Going baseline, lost the handle, saved by Eric Wright, and he throws it away. Backcourt violation. 8 turnovers for the Bulldogs. 3 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in this first half. Inbound now coming in, and Williams at the top of the key, penetrates, throws the basket up. No good. The rebound is going to be knocked out of bounds. It's going to be possession for the Bulldogs. 13:36 now remaining in the half. The inbound to Charlie Hill. Hill being trapped in the corner, and a foul is called. The foul is going to be called against Devin Williams, and that's going to take the Bulldogs to the double bonus now, the 1-and-1, not the double bonus, but the bonus shot. 1-and-1 is the case now. So Hill will go. Hill is yet to score tonight. See if he can change that with these free throw attempts. Charlie Hill hitting the winning shot in the last seconds last week as he hits the first free throw to make it good. Gives the Bulldogs a 16-15 lead. Setting up, second shot, no good. The rebound picked up by the Cubs. Getting it across the timeline is Lister. Lister thought about shooting it, gets it over to Williams, gives it over now to Tilley. Tilley's three is no good. The rebound picked up by Wagner. Wagner taking it, pushing it down the floor. Swings it over to Louis off the glass. No good. The rebound picked up by the Cubs. 3:08 remaining in the first half. Coming across the timeline now is Williams. Williams gets it to Lister. He shoots a long three. It's no good. Charlie Hill with the rebound. Hill come, pushes it across the timeline, gets it over, and the baseline was Wagner. Wagner is going to be fouled, and the Bulldogs will go back. Now, they should be in the double bonus. They called that one against Devin Williams. 1-and-1 will be the shot for Wagner. That's coming back in for the Cubs will be Cloud, D'Anthony Cloud, and number 20, Kadarian Ray. Shot on the way by Wagner. It's good. So he'll be awarded another free throw attempt. 17-15 is our score. 2 minutes and 53 seconds here before the half. Bulldogs on top. Live from the Dog Pound here on the campus of Waller. Very good turnout tonight. I am very pleased with this turnout for tonight. The second shot good by Wagner. Wagner is 4 from 4 from the free throw line tonight. 18-15 is our score. Coming across, Lister gets it across the timeline for the Cubs, going from right to left. He penetrates, no look pass, and that was a money play as he sees Hall for the basket. 18-17, gets it over to Louis now. Louis gets it over to Hill. Hill back to Louis. Miss off the glass. A rebound picked up by the Cubs. And Wagner is going to be charged with the foul. Foul number 1 on Wagner. It's going to allow Watson to go to the line and shoot 2 because the Bulldogs are in the double bonus. Watson, 2 for 2 on the night from the free throw line. First shot is good. 18-18 is the score. Watson's approach now to the line. He shoots it. No good. The rebound by Louis. Louis takes it, gets it to Hill. Hill on the far side, stops. Oh, almost got the travel. Wagner lost the handle. Turnover number 9. As now the Bulldogs will go back on defense for 2 minutes and 12 seconds. You can hear Coach Claiborne to encourage his guys to take care of the ball. Coming across now, Wagner. I'm sorry, not Wagner, but Watson couldn't get that one out. Lister now in the far corner. The bounce pass to Watson. Watson lost a handle. Here come the Bulldogs. It's 2-on-2. Wagner takes it, gets it back to Vine. Vine will slow it down, pulls it back, being guarded by Lister, gets over the far corner as Wagner. 1:38 remaining in the first half. Gets it back to Mr. Vine at the top of the key. 1 minute, 29 seconds. Hill now on the right wing, over in the far corner. The three-pointer by Vine, no good. Saves the rebound, gets it back. Coming up with Wagner off the glass, no good. Rebound picked up by the Cubs. There's a blown opportunity for the Bulldogs here with 18-18's our tie with 1:07 remaining in the first half. Lister in the far corner gets it back over. The shot is no good as coming up short was Ray. And a turnover again by the Bulldogs. Going up and getting that basket. Was that 20 with the basket? 15 Watson. Was in my way, couldn't see for a second. 20-18 is the score. Bulldogs are trailing. Oh, Charlie Hill slips on the floor, loses the ball, and here comes the Cubs. They lost the ball. Back-to-back turnovers as the sub now coming in for the Cubs. Number 10, Tremaine Swede, will now come in. .27 seconds remaining. Bulldogs, no doubt, will play for the last shot. Working it. 14 seconds. Vine's now getting it. Swings it back to Wagner. Wagner over to Louis. 7 seconds now. 5. 4. Hill gets it back to Louis for 3. No good. As we have come to the half, 20-18. Brenham at the end of the second period. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Hello, this is Mike Prince, the host of the Mike Prince Show, featured right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Just wanted to share with you that we have our app available where you can go and download it at Google Play absolutely free. You'll never miss another show. You can catch up with old archives, and you can pass it on. It's the gift that keeps on giving. The Mike Prince Show app available at Google Play absolutely free. Talk that makes sense. The Mike Prince Show, right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. It's a new year, and that means tax season is here, and Gunderson's Bookkeeping can provide you with personal income tax preparation. For more information and schedule an appointment, call Gunderson's Bookkeeping at 936-372-2661.
And welcome back. We're at halftime right now. The Cubs on top of the Bulldogs by the score of 20-18. So far for the Bulldogs, you have 2 points, 1 foul by Navajar. 4 points, 1 foul by William Wagner. 4 points, no fouls by Corbin Vine. 2 fouls on Prince, no points. 1 foul on Banks, no points. 2 points for Xavier Louis, no fouls. 2 points for Jonathan Morris, 1 foul. 1 point and 2 fouls for Charlie Hill. 1 foul for Simon. 1 foul for Zach Clemsey. And 1 point with 2 fouls for Eric Wright. 2 points for Sean Robinson. For the Cubs, you have a total of 7, 9, 11 points and 2 fouls for Antoine Lester, 3 fouls on Devin Williams, 1 foul on DeAnthony Cloud, 1 foul on Darvis Watson. Watson has a total of 5 points. You have 4 points for Roger Hall and 2 fouls, and that is our scoring here at the half, 20-18. What we want to do is pause at a little intermission break, and we'll be back with our second half of play. Bulldogs and the Cubs and some district squabbling. Cubs on top, 20-18. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with our second half.
You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the official voice of Waller County Athletics. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more live coverage. You can keep up with us on Twitter at OBN_radio. You can follow us on iHeartRadio. Go to iHeartRadio.com, hit the talk section. From there, go to sports and look for OBN Sports. You can like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to follow us on Spreaker.com. Look for Open Mic Broadcast Network. You can also send us an email at ombnetwork@gmail.com. And don't forget, you can always follow us at our website at KTORradio.com. The station designed with you in mind, the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We get ready to start this second half, which is going to be brought to you by Gunderson's Bookkeeping, located in Waller, Texas. You know it's tax season. If you want a good refund, you better check them folks out at Gunderson's Bookkeeping. Well, hey, how you doing there, young lady? All right, so the Bulldogs are ready to come on. Trailing by 2, they'll be inbounding. The Bulldogs will now be going from right to left, dressed in their home white uniforms. Mike Prince here with you as we give you this live broadcast coverage from the Dog Pound on the campus of Waller High School. Corbin Vine, along with Xavier Louis on the floor in the backcourt. Charlie Hill working the baseline, gets it back out to Louis, back to the top of the key to Wagner. Wagner working, looking now. Wagner back over to Hill. Hill gets it over to Vine. Vine in the far corner, bounces it back over to Wagner. Wagner, and off the hands of Louis, lost control. Good ball movement, but then the unforced turnover. Turnover number 12 tonight for the Bulldogs. 7:31 here in the third period. Bulldogs trailing 20-18. Mike Prince here with you. As we set things up now, Lister in the backcourt along with Cloud. Cloud, no points in that first half. Lister leading all scores with 11 points. Now over to Watson. Watson, a kickball by Louis. Jumping right up to help aid on that call was Coach Bruce King. He was not going to let the officiating crew get away with that one. Ed Copley, Frank Gasser, and Mr. Calvin Harris. Mr. Gasser on that one. He said, no, Gasser. That was a kickball. Lister from the far corner. Jumper no good. Rebound picked up by the Bulldogs, William Wagner. Wagner gets it across the timeline over to Louis over in the far corner to Hill. Hill shoots the three. In and out. No good. Eric White with the rebound off the glass. No good. Coming back up. Tied up was Wright and Watson to tie up, and it's going to be jump ball possession in favor of the Cubs. So now Watson inbounds to Cloud. As he get it across the timeline, 6 minutes, 39 seconds, the third period. Bulldogs. And there's a jumper, and it's finally good for three by Halen Tilley. Shot 4 of them, finally got one in. Makes the score 23-18. Pressure now, the Bulldogs. Wagner gets it across, shoots it, and gets the shot in. Wagner with the 6 point. It was a 3-on-2. But Wagner took the shot. 23-20 is the score. Cubs on top. Tilley looking, gets it over to Cloud. Cloud kicks it back over to Lister. Lister shoots the three. It's no good. The rebound and knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs. Going to be the Cubs inbounding. The inbound, Tilley with three, and that's no good. So the ball was knocked out of bounds by the Cubs, so it's going to be possession for the Bulldogs. 5:51 remaining in the third period. The long pass to Wright. So there's going to be a foul called against Eric Wright on the collision with Darvis Watson. 3 fouls on Wright. 5:45 here in the third period. Bulldogs trailing by 3, 23-20. Working down, kicking out his Hall. And Watson tried to lay that off the Hall. Eric Wright's call with his 4th foul. They're going to allow Darvis Watson to come to the line. So now, they're discussing the matter now. So they're still going to allow Watson to go shoot. Watson will shoot 2. He's 3 or 4 from the free throw line tonight. And that one misses. As Morris will now come in to relieve Eric Wright, who has 4 fouls. Second shot on the way now by Watson. It's no good. So that foul will be called against Roger. Did he call a foul or lane violation? Lane violation, no foul against Hall. So the Bulldogs turnover, another unforced turnover. Bulldogs are sloppy on their ball handling tonight. 5:31. Watson inbounds to Cloud. Cloud gets it across the timeline. 23-20 is our score. Bulldogs trailing. Get Hall at the high post. Give and go to Watson. Watson gets the basket. 25-20. Cubs on top. Bulldogs getting it across the pressure. That ball knocked out of bounds by Watson. Receiving possession for the Bulldogs. 5:09 remaining here in the third period. Bulldogs trailing by 5. Working down the heel. Heel goes baseline, gets the shot, no good. And the tip in will be Xavier Louis with the tip in. 25-22. Cloud looking over, gets it to Lister. Lister, he double dribble. That should have been a double dribble. That should have been a double dribble, but they call a foul on Charlie Hill. The third foul on Hill. The inbound back to Hall. Hall swings it back to Lister. 4 minutes and 39 seconds remaining. Lister shoots, gets the pass, and he threw that one away. Turnover number 9 for the Cubs. 25-22. This game has gotten real slow and sloppy as the Bulldogs get it across the timeline. Louis gets it to Hill. Hill, baseline, couldn't get the shot. Going to go to the line to shoot 2. So Watson's going to be charged with the foul. That's the second foul. I thought that would have been against Hall, but they called it on Watson, number 15. Hill's first shot is good from the line. Hill with 2 points. As Williams comes in, Cloud goes out for the Cubs. 23-25, Bulldogs. Second shot goes down for Hill. There's him 3 points. 1 point deficit for the Bulldogs, 25-24. They trail. So now Lister gets it down low. Oh, trying to work with Hall down low. And they're going to call a foul, looks like against Xavier Louis. Louis picks up foul number 1. 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. The inbound by the Cubs. Gets it over to Hall. Hall in the far corner. Dribbles between his legs. Now he works and gets the basket. Good move by Roger Hall. 27-24. Louis splits the defense. Goes up and the basket. Beautiful job by Louis. 6 points for Louis. 27-26 now the Bulldogs trail. Coming back is Williams. Williams being guarded. The high pick by Hall. Now here comes Lister. Lister is called with the foul. Push off. That's foul number 3 as Kelsey will come in. He gives Morris a breather with 3:39 remaining here in this third period. Bulldogs trailing 27-21. Wagner gets it over to Hill. Hill shot, no good. Hits the back of the rim. Picked up by Hall. Hall bounces it back over to Williams on the back court as they get it across the timeline. Robinson getting ready to come in. Now penetrating is Watson. Watson with the left hand off the glass, and it's good. 29-26. Oh, no, a turnover. Number 14. Now Williams with the shot. It's no good. The rebound by Wagner. The long pass to Hill. And there's another turnover for the Bulldogs. And over in the corner, Lister shooting. That's short. The rebound saved by Williams. Timeout taken by the Cubs. Bulldogs losing control. 2:45 remaining. 29-26. Taking 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Basketball.
Hello, this is Mike Prince, the host of the Mike Prince Show, featured right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Just wanted to share with you that we have our app available where you can go and download it at Google Play absolutely free. You'll never miss another show. You can catch up with old archives, and you can pass it on. It's the gift that keeps on giving. The Mike Prince Show app available at Google Play absolutely free. Talk that makes sense. The Mike Prince Show, right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 2:45 remaining. In this third period, Bulldogs trailing by 3, 29-26. The inbound to Lister. Lister misses the shot. The Hall trying to get the rebound and finally knocked out of bounds. It's going to be possession for the Bulldogs. Now the Bulldogs working it. Louis gets it back to Robinson. Robinson back over to Louis. Louis over in the corner to Hill. Hill goes baseline, and that ball was blocked by Watson. Scrambling forward on the ground and gets it back over to Wagner. Charlie Hill misses the shot and is called for the travel. Turnover. .2:18 remaining. Bulldogs trailing 29-26. As they're going to call a foul against Roger Hall. That's number 3 on Hall. So they got 2 fouls on. They get the long pass across the Hill. Hill goes up. He misses another easy layup. And a rebound on the floor, scrambling forward. Possession tied up. Got a timeout on the floor. Bulldogs trailing by the score of 29-26. We'll take a break. We'll be right back to listen to Bulldog basketball.
As you spend your money on holiday gifts, don't forget to set aside some cash for retirement as a gift to yourself. Saving a little of your monthly income for retirement can be as affordable as the average holiday gift. If retirement is near, you'll want to hop on a fast sled and start saving right away. If you're younger, begin saving now, and compound interest will help your retirement fund snowball. A great way to start figuring out how much you'll need to save for retirement is to learn how much you could expect from Social Security. You can do that in minutes with Social Security's online retirement estimator at www.socialsecurity.gov/estimator. Happy holidays from Social Security.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Timeout taken by the Cubs. 29-26 is our score. Hall's one-handed jumper from the paint makes it 31-26. Now coming through, working back the Bulldogs. Feeling a little pressure now. Got to get it across the timeline. Gets it across to Robinson. Robinson gets it over into the corner to Hill. Hill shoots the 3, and it's good. Charlie Hill trying to redeem himself, makes it a 2-point deficit. 31-29 is the score. Bulldogs trailing. Working Hall, the one-hand jumper, no good. The rebound picked up by Wagner. Goes a long pass to Robinson. He misses the easy layup. And here come the Bulldogs on the defense. Watson going coast to coast, throws it up. Oh, that should have been a tech, as that ball is out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds by the Cubs. So now a host of Bulldogs coming in. The second team coming in. Prince, Simon, Navajo, Morris, and Banks. They are pointing in the direction of the Cubs, but now they're going to give it to, whether the Bulldogs, they give it to the Cubs. So now they're getting it. There's a turnover. That should have been a grab. Watson with the foul. Watson did a rodeo dance with him on that one. He had do-side-do that partner to a left lane goal. Non-shooting foul. Navajo will inbound. Banks. Looks like the instructions are to hold it to the final shot. 33 seconds on the floor. You got Banks and Prince working in the backcourt. So tied up was Williams. Possession arrow still in favor for the Bulldogs. Navajo ready to inbound. Gets it to Prince on the backcourt. 22 seconds remaining. Gets it over to Navajo. Navajo gets it to Simon. Simon kicks it over in the corner. Malik Banks jumper, good. Was it only for two? They said it was two. Looked like he was back by the three, so that's the first basket for Banks. Pressure now by the Bulldogs. Lester Prince. Oh! Call for the foul. Reached in. So is that how many on Prince? Three? 3 fouls on Prince. As the shot for three at the buzzer falls in for Williams. At the end of the third period, 34-31, Brenham on top. We'll take a break and we'll come back with the fourth period.
Hi, everyone. I'm Dave Dixon for On the Road in Texas. A university study proves what you might already know from firsthand experience. People who drive a long way to get to work have higher blood pressure than those with shorter commutes. Trooper Sparky Dean has more on aggressive driving.
The more congested our streets and highways get, the more aggressive driving we troopers see on the road. Tailgating, passing on the right, changing lanes without signaling. These things frustrate fellow drivers and are dangerous besides. If you encounter someone who's obviously having a bad traffic day and who's not handling it well, give them plenty of space. Don't make eye contact or rude hand gestures, and don't honk your horn.
Trooper Dean reminds us that while we can't control what other people do behind the wheel, we can control our own actions. Don't let aggressive driving rub off on you. For the Texas Department of Transportation and the Texas Department of Public Safety, I'm Dave Dixon reminding you to save a life.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the final stretch run, 34-31, Bulldogs trailing. Lister steps back at the left elbow. It's no good. The rebound picked up by the Bulldogs. Louis gets it over to Hill. Hill over in the corner. Baseline back up top to Vine for three. No good. Wagner missing the rebound. Williams comes up with it. And here come the Cubs. 7:33 remaining. 34-31 is our score. Lister being guarded by Wagner. Goes by the right wing. Shoots the long three. And it's good. He throws them up there, and he hits some, and he misses some. 37-31 now is the score. Fine gets it over to Louis. Gets it to Charlie Hill, and he's pushed out of bounds. They call that on 12 or 15? That's 4 on Williams. So Williams is going to be replaced by Tilley. 7:10 remaining. Inbound to Hill. Hill bounces it over to Wagner. Over the corner to Vine. Vine goes baseline and the glass. Whoa! They called a charge. Call a charge against Corbin Vine. Wow. 7:02 remaining in the contest. Who threw the towel out there? Phillip. All right. They threw the towel out. I had to contain myself. I thought my son threw the towel out. out of discontent. And I came daddy mode real quick. I apologize about that. I called his name out before I... It was a questionable call. There was moisture on the floor, and I see my son throwing a towel out on the floor. And I try not to tell the folks that's my son doing a broadcast, but I am a father first. Back to action. 6:53 remaining. A long three by Lister is no good. Tilly gets the scrap basket for his 5th point, and it's 39-31. Wright gets it, goes straight toward the cup, and he'll go to the line. He's fouled. So that foul call against Watson. That's number 4 against Watson. So Wright will go to the line. Wright's 1 for 2 from the line. First shot is good. Substitution now coming in. Watson will go out as Jackson Hill comes in. 6:35 remaining. Bulldogs trailing by 7. Eric Wright's second shot. And it's no good. Hall with the rebound for the Cubs. Pulls it out. Gets it to Lister, who brings it across the timeline. Working to his left side. Another quick whistle and a foul call. There's 5 fouls on Wright. Wright has fouled out. 2 points on the night. 2 points on the night. Wright is done. 6:20 remaining in the contest. At the line will be Lister. Lister's first shot is good. (40-32) is our score. Lister taking his time now, ready to shoot. Second shot is good. So Williams will come in for Tilly. 41-32 is the score. 6:20 remaining. Vines gets the inbound pass. Gets it across the timeline. Gets it over to Louis. Louis back to Vine. Louis penetrates, gets it. Vine will be fouled. He'll go to shoot 2. So they're going to call that one on Roger Hall. That should be number 4 on Hall. 3. I guess I missed one somewhere, so there's 3 of them. So Corbin Vine will go shoot 2. .609, they're getting some moisture up on the floor. Wow. But they're just about done now. Corbin Vine's first free throw is good. So Cloud will come back in. He'll give relief to Ray. 41-33 is the score. 8-point deficit for the Bulldogs. Second shot by Vine is good. That's 6 points tonight for Vine. 41-34, 6:05 remaining in the contest. Bulldogs want to need a defensive stand starting right here. Lister dribbles to his right, gives it to Williams, going back to the left side. And it's 33, Jackson Hill call with his first foul. Is now coming in. It's 22. We don't even have a 22. Who is 22? We don't have a 22. Who's 22? For them. Corbin, Vine passed it off to Wagner. He misses the shot. This shot. So now Lister taking his time, shoots the long three. It's no good. The rebound by Wagner. We don't have 22 for the Cubs, ladies and gentlemen. Louis almost lost that turnover. And there's an easy turnover. Here comes a fast break by Lister, and he gets the slam. Timeout is on the floor. Full timeout taken. We're going to take, and we'll be right back.
As you spend your money on holiday gifts, don't forget to set aside some cash for retirement as a gift to yourself. Saving a little of your monthly income for retirement can be as affordable as the average holiday gift. If retirement is near, you'll want to hop on a fast sled and start saving right away. If you're younger, begin saving now, and compound interest will help your retirement fund snowball. A great way to start figuring out how much you'll need to save for retirement is to learn how much you could expect from Social Security. You can do that in minutes with Social Security's online retirement estimator at www.socialsecurity.gov/estimator. Happy holidays from Social Security.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We had a little discrepancy here. 22 was actually 25, but he was wearing 22. We didn't know who he was. It's Anthony Hutchison, so I believe, did he switch back to 20? It's going to be a technical foul. So they're going to sort this out. It's going to be a technical foul called against the Cubs. So now, so they're discussing all that going on. Meanwhile, it's 5 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in the contest. 44-34, 43-34 is our score. So they're discussing it. So they're explaining so they got all that sorted out, I guess. So no technical foul, just a team foul. So back to action now. Bulldogs trailing 43-34, playing against the Brenham Cubs, their nemesis from down the road. Wagner swings it over to Louis. Louis back to Hill on the right wing. Hill gets it to Corbin Vine. Vine goes to the left elbow, and he's going to be called for the travel. So now Darvis Watson will come in for Mr. Alan Tilley. Bulldogs now going to have to apply a little pressure. The long pass is to Watson. Watson being trapped a little bit. He gets it to Williams. Back over in the corner. Watson spins around, kicks it out to Williams, who will pull back with 4:30 remaining in the contest. Bulldogs trailing 43-34. Taking their time. Watson gets it over to Hall. Hall over to Cloud. Cloud back to Hall. Hall at the right elbow. Shoots it. No good. Vines with the rebound. Gets it out to Louis. Louis misses it off the glass. And here come the Cubs. 43-34. Cubs going, penetrating, and the basket is good by Cloud. His first field goal tonight, 45-34. Coming in now, getting ready to check in, will be Sean Robinson. Vine for three. It's no good. The rebound, kick back out to Vine. Vine coming through to get this 8-point of the night. 36-45, Bulldogs trail. Bulldogs applying pressure. Cloud gets it through, breaking the press. Going back to Lister. Lister being guarded by Vine. Vine, Lister shoots from the left elbow. Hits the front of the glass, no good. Rebound picked up by Louis. Louis bounces it over to Vine. 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Vine almost lost his footing, regains it, swings it down to Louis. Louis in the paint. Louis gets the turnover, and that's turnover number 19. A fast break and the dunk by Antoine Lister to make it 47-36, 2:53 remaining. Cubs slowly pulling away from the Bulldogs. Swing that one back over to Wagner. Wagner to Vine. Vine hops through, and there's going to be a foul called against Cloud. Foul number 2. Harvahar, Robertson, and Banks will enter in now. Louis comes out. Simon comes out. Wagner comes out. 47, Wagner. I'm sorry, not Wagner, but Vine hits the first free throw. Didn't get who that last foul was on. Yeah, that's right. That was number 2 on Cloud. Second shot is good by Vine. Vine 4 for 4 from the line. 47-38. Coming through. Cloud penetrates. And Narvahar is going to be called with the foul. The and 1. Narvahar charged with the foul. Cloud with the basket and the and 1 attempt. Shot is up, and it's good. 50-38. Cubs taking over. Narvahar's shot, no good from the corner. Rebound picked up by Hall. Hall swings it out to Cloud. Cloud gets it back over to Watson. Watson goes, throws the shot up, no good. The rebound picked up by Hill. 3-on-2. Here comes Corbin Vine off the pass. He lost the handle. Turnover number 20. And here comes Cloud. Cloud gets it up, and the basket is good by Lister. Play smart. They need to. Basket's going to be good. That was on Vine. Lister is going to get the basket. He's going to get the and 1 attempt. 52-38. 1:57 remaining in this contest. Lister's shot is good. He's perfect from the line tonight. 5 for 5 from the line. Gets it back now. Robinson swings it over to Prince. Prince back over to Robinson. Swings it over in the far corner. The jumper, no good by Banks. Banks gets his rebound. Navajo is picked up by Hall. And tangled up was Cloud and Kelsey. That's number 3 against Cloud. Kelsey will be shooting the double bonus. Kelsey's shot is no good. Should have been 2 shots. So Kelsey will get ready to shoot his second shot. Second shot, no good. That should have been that's a foul. I thought that would have been a travel. So Robinson is called with the foul. That's his first foul of the night. 1:33 remaining, 53-38. Hall will go to shoot two. First shot, good. Hall with a total 9 points tonight. Second shot on the way, no good. Rebound by Robinson. 1:29 remaining. Over in the far corner of Banks. Banks looking. Bounces over. Robinson swings it over to Navajo. Navajo's shot is blocked by Hall. And now the trap and the turnover against the Bulldogs, number 21. 54-38 is the score. Going back across now, just playing a little keep away on the Cubs. 57 seconds now remaining. So now they're just doing a little keep away as they're eating up the clock. Williams being guarded by Prince. Prince kind of like a scatterbug now, all over the place. Checking. Running through. 35 seconds remaining. Going. Williams goes on the left elbow, kicks it back out. 28 seconds remaining. So going all the way through. 19 seconds remaining. 15 seconds now remaining. They're just playing a little keep away. Down to 10. That's going to be a turnover against the Cubs. That's their 10th turnover. Long shot. That's going to end it. 54-38. Brenham on top of the Bulldogs. Final score. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Basketball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're going to pause about 45 seconds and we'll be right back.
Hello, this is Mike Prince, the host of the Mike Prince Show, featured right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Just wanted to share with you that we have our app available where you can go and download it at Google Play absolutely free. You'll never miss another show. You can catch up with old archives, and you can pass it on. It's the gift that keeps on giving. The Mike Prince Show app available at Google Play absolutely free. Talk that makes sense. The Mike Prince Show right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. It's a new year, and that means tax season is here, and Gunderson's Bookkeeping can provide you with personal income tax preparation. For more information and schedule an appointment, call Gunderson's Bookkeeping at 936-372-2661.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Our final score, 54-38. Bulldogs lose to the Cubs. 23 points tonight for Antonio Lister, led all scores for the Cubs. You had 3 points by Devin Williams, 5 points by DeAnthony Cloud. They had a total of 9 points by Darvis Watson. 9 points by Mr. Roger Hall. 5 points by Halen Tilley. For the Bulldogs, you had 2 points by Logan Navajo. You had a total of 6 points by William Wagner. 10 points by Corbin Vines. 2 points by Malik Banks. 6 points by Xavier Louis. 2 points by Mr. Jonathan Morris. 6 points by Charlie Hill. 2 points by Eric Wright. 2 points by Sean Robertson. Once again, final score, 54-38. Bulldogs fall short, and we're going to be done with this broadcast on tonight. I want to thank Gunderson's Bookkeeping and all our local supporters for tonight's broadcast. Signing off for right now, Bulldogs final score again, 54-38. This is Mike Prince with the Open Mic Broadcast Network, and God bless. We'll see you on the other side. Good night.